And we're live here at Is Mini Bakes. Thank you for joining us. Sharon will be joining us in just a moment. Sharon has a wonderful, wonderful dessert that she surprised me with. And actually, I did get to taste it. And Sharon's here. Yes, Sharon. So we're going to give her a wave and we are going to take and say hello to Sharon. This is great. We love it. And let's see what else we have here. Yes. So Sharon's here, and we're letting everybody else know that, yes, we are here. And there's Sharon. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Sharon.
Hey,
We finally did it. We're hoping,
yeah, finally.
I know, we're hoping this is going to work. I was just telling everybody how you surprised me with what you made. So let our viewers know exactly what you did with what you had at home.
Well, sweet potato pie.
Yes.
And I got turned on to this many years ago, probably close to 25 years ago.
Wow.
My husband John at the time had a buddy at Ford's called Tyrone. And
Okay.
Tyrone's wife made a sweet potato pie, and John had a piece of it, and he loved it. So he asked for the recipe so that his wife, me, could make it.
Right.
So his sister-in-law made the pie, and it was awful. It tasted like pure lard. It was just the worst ever. So we didn't want to tell them that we didn't like it.
Right.
So we told them it was great, and so then I went on the hunt. Sorry, my nose is running. So
Sorry.
we went on the hunt for a recipe. So naive as I am, I work out at the YMCA, and I decided I needed to find a black person to give me a recipe for sweet potato pie because I heard they make them the best.
True.
So there was only one lady at the Y that I knew, Shirley, that was black. So I went up to her, as naive as I am, and said, Shirley, I need a recipe for sweet potato pie. I said, and you're the only black person I know. I can't believe I did that. And I said, you have a recipe? She was so gracious. She said, well, yes, I'll bring it in tomorrow. She wasn't offended at all. She was so sweet. So she brought it in. Oh, I should have had it. I still have it typed out.
Okay.
And I made it the other day. And it's just as good as it was 30-some years ago. I prefer it over pumpkin pie any day.
I do too. Sharon brought me a sample, a container, and we'll tell you why we can't do the pie. Anyway, she brought me this container and it was so good and I definitely like it more than sweet potato pie. The
No, more than pumpkin pie.
More than pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sweet potato pie is my choice now. So tell them what happened with the pie.
Well, it's gone.
I can't
Larry,
imagine who ate it.
well, Larry, of course, my son, he, I gave him a piece. I said, here, I want you to be the taste tester. And as you'll see, there'll be a reel out with him. And he said, wow, Mom, this is really good.
Yes.
And he proceeded to eat the whole pie. I got one piece, and he texted his son, Gabe, and he told Gabe, come over here, I'm saving you a piece of pie. Well, Gabe never answered. He just came over. By the time he got here, Larry had already eaten Gabe's piece.
The whole pie.
Yeah, the whole pie.
Oh my gosh.
The whole pie. And then I forgot that the recipe makes two pies.
Okay.
So I only made crust for one. So I poured the remaining pie into a 8x8 dish, and that's what Dana tasted. I
Right.
took that over.
Oh my gosh, it was so so delicious. I've never tasted anything like it. I had heard that sweet potato pies were good. I had heard that Black people make African American, excuse me, whatever we want to call them, but they make the best. At the Y, we have many friends that are African American, Black, whatever. We don't really label at the Y. We love each other. And so Sharon found Shirley, who said, of course, I'll make you this pie. She was not offended because she was just that sweet and gracious. And the recipe has withstood time all these years. So how many times do you think you've made it over the span of that?
Uh, well, it is a process.
Right.
I probably made it 6, 7 times.
Okay. All right.
It does take about 4 to 5 large sweet potatoes, and you boil them,
Okay.
and then you take the skins off while it's hot. That's why in the video I had Larry take it off because it was burning my hands.
Right.
And then you add the butter, and this time I got the bright idea of cubing it and
Ooh.
put the butter in there so it would melt.
Right. Right.
And then you add sugar, a whopping tablespoon of vanilla, and I had the good vanilla,
Yes.
and eggs, 4 eggs, a little bit of salt, nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon,
Mm.
all that goes in there, and it was just wonderful. It was
And
great.
did you beat it with a beater?
I used my mixer.
Yes.
Yeah, I use my mixer because you really have to get those chunks out. You know,
And
you have to get it nice and smooth.
am I remembering that there's evaporated milk or something in it?
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Evaporated milk, and I did use lactose free, and
Okay.
it still tasted wonderful.
Can't even tell. If you
No,
didn't tell me, I wouldn't have known.
yeah.
The flavor was really, really good, but I do think that one of the key is using really good vanilla.
Yes, I had the Mexican vanilla
Right.
that my daughter-in-law sent to me.
So did you say like a whopping, like a tablespoon of it or more?
Yes, tablespoon.
Okay. So you
Tablespoon.
so you beat all this up in the mixer, and then you put it in the pie crust, and then you
Yes.
just bake it.
Yes, that's it.
Was
Till
that
it's
easy?
set.
So the hardest part, and Sharon, you and I had talked about, well, why didn't you just peel the potatoes before you boiled them? And did you say that it's supposed to give it more flavor if you keep the skins on? Is that the secret?
I'm not sure. I just followed directions. Why change it? Why reinvent the
Right,
wheel? This
right,
is the recipe that Shirley gave me, so I did what she said.
right. But then Larry, when he was taking the skins off, were the potatoes hot?
Oh, yeah, very
Oh,
hot. And
okay.
that's why I gave that job to him.
That's what he gets because, we didn't know it, but yes, we do know, Larry, that he would eat the pie, but who knows? I have taken and given him, or going to give him, strict orders that he's got to save a piece for me. But then
Yes.
again, he didn't even save it for his own son, right?
His own son or his mother. I had a small piece.
Well,
Yeah, he just.
we do have a video of Larry tasting the pie. It's a small piece. So, of course, he must have tasted it many times. Was it a regular 9-inch pie crust pie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, in my pie plate from Mount Clemens Pottery.
Right, right. And Sharon, did you put anything on top like whipped cream or anything?
We didn't have any. We checked the refrigerator. Whipped cream would have been wonderful.
Right.
But I didn't have any, but I highly suggest it.
Well, you and I talked about could you put like a crumb topping, and you were saying that it was already sweet enough you didn't need it.
Right. I think you overpower it,
Okay.
and I think you lose the complete taste of the sweet potatoes.
Right.
You
Well,
know,
if Larry wouldn't have eaten all of it, how long
yeah.
do you think it would last in the refrigerator?
Oh,
Couple of days?
couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about having a dessert because of Mother's Day coming up, this certainly would be a wonderful wonderful dessert to have for everybody, because, who doesn't like sweet potatoes? Sweet potatoes are always in season. And would you say, how long do you think that it took you to make it? Besides boiling the potatoes?
Maybe 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, maybe not even that long. Well, I made a homemade pie crust.
Right.
If you watch previous videos, we did that on a podcast.
We can post that.
So I made the pie crust, and I don't know if I was supposed to do this or not, but I poked holes in the pie crust and put it in the refrigerator because I didn't want it to shrink.
Okay.
When I put the hot liquid in it. I don't know if I have that right or wrong, and please forgive me. I really don't know. Anybody out there who can chime in, please give me some direction there.
Was the pie crust baked?
No.
No.
No, I just put it in the refrigerator and poked holes in it, and then baked it with the pie filling. Yes.
Could you have put a lace on the top of it? Would that have been?
Yeah, I thought about it. You could have, but again, I don't know. I just think it was so good without it.
Right.
It didn't need anything else.
But whipped cream would have added some
Oomph.
oomph to it. Action.
Oomph.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whipped cream or Cool Whip or something, and maybe little sprinkles of something else. I don't know. But I only saw the piece of pie that was in front of Larry. I did not. Did I get to see the rest of the pie? I don't know if I did or not.
I did take a picture of the whole pie before he devoured it.
Okay, so then we'll have to take and put that on Instagram so everybody can see that the pie was really a pie.
It did exist.
And Sharon really, really did make it. And then once Larry got it, I don't know. Did he eat it all in one session?
Oh yeah. Well, I went in the other room, came back out, and the pie was gone. I said, "What'd you do?"
Are we
He
talking?
said he says it was so good. Half an hour. Half an hour, if that.
He couldn't help himself.
No.
Oh my gosh. Well, we certainly will take and show pictures of it. And it's not because we want to tease you. It's because we want you to see how good it was and how much Larry loved it as well. He really gave it some thumbs up for how good it was. You know what, Sharon? Everything was perfect in it. It wasn't too sweet at all. It wasn't overwhelming of flavor of the sweet potatoes. Sometimes pumpkin pie can just taste like pumpkin pie filling.
Mm-hmm.
But this had a light airiness to it. And I'm thinking the reason that it did is because you beat it in the beater.
Well, one of the sweet potatoes
Yes.
wasn't orange. It was yellow.
Yeah.
So
Looked like a banana.
Yeah, I don't know if it tasted like a sweet potato because I tasted it before I put it in the filling. But I bought 2 of those. I thought they were red potatoes, red sweet potatoes.
Okay.
But I don't know what they were.
Huh.
But they're in the pie.
Right. And the orange overtook the yellow, and it looked like sweet potato.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Yeah. And it was a sweet potato, but just a different color. Aren't there sweet potatoes that are purple?
Oh,
maybe.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, yes, there are. And these were almost that color.
Okay. All right.
They were like a deep red.
Okay. And you got them from BJ's?
No, I believe I got those from Nino Savaggio.
Oh, of course. Maybe that's why you had the different one in there, the different color, because they carry those kinds of varieties. So, Sharon has made the sweet potato pie, and you will see pictures of it, and you will see pictures of Larry eating it once we go live, and I'll post some of the some of the pictures of it. We just want to let you know that there's been a little bit of change in Sharon's Instagram account. So it now reads Grams 8 Sharon the Baker. So that really is Sharon the Baker, and it really is Grams 8.
Yes.
And we didn't want to take away the Grams 8 because that's who Sharon is with her grandchildren. But Sharon has become Sharon the Baker now, so we just did a little slash and put that there. So when you're looking for Sharon, just know that it's going to be Grams 8 at Sharon the Baker.
Thank you, Dana.
Yes. And then we want to just talk about a little bit, but not give out too much information about what's coming up for actually the Wednesday before Mother's Day.
Yes.
So can you talk about it without exposing everything?
I don't think so.
Well, we can say this. We can say that it's a pie, right? No.
Well,
Right?
I don't think it's a pie.
Oh, it's a cake.
No, well, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, but I'm hoping because I had to get a new stove.
Oh.
And right now it's sitting in my living room, still boxed.
Oh my gosh.
So Larry's not feeling so great, probably from all that pie he ate. And so he's got to hook that stove up for me.
Right.
Although my existing one is still running.
Thank goodness you've got it still hooked up.
Right.
Because what? We've got maybe 2 or 3 days, right? 4 days at the most.
Right.
That you'll be making it and debuting it on next week's Ismini's podcast for Mother's Day. So the really good thing about this is Sharon will be making it, the mystery dessert.
Yes.
And there will be enough time that if all of you or any of you would like to make it for yourself, or you want to give it to a family member and they can make it for you for Mother's Day, whatever the situation is, you'll have time to be able to make it. Or you can make the sweet potato pie. And by the way, this is an old family recipe. It was not Hazel's. Did Hazel make sweet potato pie?
No, she did not.
Okay.
No.
So it's hard to find a very traditional sweet potato pie. You probably can find it on the internet, but this one was definitely original. It was definitely the real deal. The
real deal by Shirley. I have her last name, but I'm only going to call her Shirley.
Right.
And she was wonderful.
Yes.
She didn't say, "Oh, get upset with me," because the way I told her, "You're the only black person I know." But it was the truth.
Right.
It was the truth.
And Sharon, do you know where she got it from? Was it her mom's or a friend?
She signed it.
Oh,
wow. She signed it.
Okay.
And she gave me a pie dough recipe also.
Wow.
With butter. Now I never made it because I do so well with the Crisco, but I just might give it a try.
Right. I think that's a good idea. Maybe you and I can get together and make it and try it and do some comparison of Crisco and butter and how, how it compares to Crisco, because I think you'd have to have really, and people do make pie crust with butter. I've done it. Of course, the butter has to be really cold. When you do Crisco, do you have to make it really cold, or you just use it room temperature?
Room temperature.
Okay, so that definitely is the advantage of the Crisco, and yet it still doesn't taste like lard. Some people used to use lard. Back in the day, when our grandmothers were, they didn't have a lot of money, they used lard. And it tasted good. I don't know what their magic was, but it tasted very, very good. Crisco, and did you use regular Crisco or the butter Crisco?
Regular.
Okay, have you ever tried the butter Crisco?
No, I never have.
I wonder what that would be like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of intimidated by it.
Right, right. Well, you got a good thing going, so why would you
Right.
take and try something else? Although Shirley's buttercrust recipe sounds really good too.
I think I'll try that. I'm going to
Right,
give it a shot.
right. Just to see, like, I don't know, maybe when you do grief share and you do a dessert for them. This all started out, everybody, because Sharon was making a dessert for grief share, right?
That's right. Grief Share is a program that's known nationwide.
Yes.
And after you suffer the loss of a loved one, um, they have videos, discussion in a workbook where people can come together with familiar deaths in the family and
Right.
scenarios.
Yeah.
And it's a very informative class. It
Okay.
just I have so many people that just love the class and really say how much it helped them. And I
So,
do this what just a minute, Dana, let me finish. So
okay, I'll take a sip of my coffee. Here we go.
okay. So this is once a week for 13 weeks. But anyway, I make a dessert because as people know that have lost a loved one, you don't eat.
Oh,
You're very upset. If you get down a chip and a pop because it's so easy,
yeah.
so be it.
Yeah.
So I started making desserts or hors d'oeuvres so that they would have something to eat. And there's something about a gathering of people
Yes.
and everybody, it's a homey atmosphere.
Right.
And that's why I started it.
Okay, so typically grief sharers then do not have desserts. This was your own idea, personal idea.
Right. In group settings, fellowship, they
Yes.
bring a dessert or
Right.
cookies or something, but
Mhm.
I bring in something different every week.
So when Sharon made, what did you make last week? Oh my gosh, that's another surprise we have to do.
I made the Neiman Marcus Ooey Gooey cake.
Right, you made that, but remember what you shared with me, what you made last time? Strawberries?
Oh, strawberry French toast bake. Did
Yeah,
you make that?
I didn't get to make it.
Oh no. Oh
No, I
no.
ran out of time. But oh my gosh. Okay, I'm salivating because
Yeah.
it sounds so good and everybody at Grief Share loved it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They asked me to make it again.
Okay. So when you make it again, we will have to take and put it on Ismini's podcast. Maybe we'll do it not for Mother's Day because we already have something like that picked out. We'll do it for something special that they can take. What's coming up? Oh, Father's Day is coming up. We could do
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's something to think about. But we have come to the point where we need to say goodbye. And thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you, Sharon, for being here. Last week, we only had a little bit of the video because of who knows what technical issues took place. So Sharon and I have been doing some test runs. So we are going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that this is going to go live and that you will all be able to see it at today, now, or at 7:30 tonight. And we will be posting pictures of when she was making it and when Lawrence, the chef, was assisting her. And then Sharon has some new boots to show.
Oh yes. Yes.
We met the other day and I said, I absolutely love those boots. I took pictures of them on my front porch and we took and she has them for the commercial break. And these are really pretty. Where did you end up getting these from?
Actually, I bought them online.
Okay.
I just
They're
Googled
what?
white cowboy boots,
Yes.
women's white cowboy boots, and those came up, and I bought them, and they fit like a glove.
Oh my, are they
They're so
higher?
they're high. They're about calf,
Okay.
mid-calf, but they're so comfortable.
I
And
love that.
they're not even leather.
Oh,
No,
I love
they're
that.
not even leather. They were only $50, so
Okay.
it was reasonable, and they're so comfortable.
And now with summer coming, how perfect it will be for summer with all your summer outfits,
Yes,
right?
of course. Yep.
I know. So, excuse me, that will be on the video as well. And it will be on the commercial break that Sharon loves doing. This is all tradition. Sharon's got to get her boots were made for walking in. So, thanks, Sharon, for joining me. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that this is going to go live. See you all next time. Bye
Princess
bye.
Way.
Have
Princess Way.
everyone have a good day. Bye for
Bye.
now.
Thank you.
Thank you.